and welcome to this special edition of Agenda that looks back at 2014 with all its drama. It's been a year full of historic moments, and Agenda has been at the center of it all, getting you the newsmakers, but more importantly, you as the public, how you reacted to these developments.
Children themselves don't know what is happening to them because many a times they are unaware. They are every day, each and every day molested in silence.
If I would see my friends lying around and they were murdered, and maybe I would be anticipating a gunshot at my head, how would I have felt?
The RSS and the BJP, which practices politics of violence itself. Violence has become part of political processes.
हम ये नहीं चाहते कि यहाँ राजनीति चले, हम शांति चाहते हैं, हमें इस एरिया में शांति चाहिए.
Yes, for all of us, it's been quite eventful, especially with a new NDA government. Agenda tried to bring you all the aspects of how it changed our lives, from the little child who couldn't learn German anymore to those children agitated that Christmas wasn't going to be potentially a holiday. These became much talked about issues, and we became familiarized again with terms like Ghar Vapsi and the danger of fringe groups.
We have Rahul here. He is a student of Kendriya Vidyalaya, and आपको अभी next week आपको अभी संस्कृत का एग्जाम देना पड़ेगा. And how do you think you'll manage?
24 को मेरा एग्जाम है और मैं मेरे आज जर्मन क्लास में गया, मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है. इस वजह से मेरे बाकी पेपरों में फ़र्क आ सकता है.
तो आप, लेकिन अब तो पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. मम्मी पापा बोल रहे हैं सीखना ही पड़ेगा, तो आप कैसे मैनेज करेंगे?
वो मैनेज करना पड़ेगा.
Coming to you live from the Mount Carmel School, and the music that you heard are Christmas carols being sung by the Salvation Army over here. Today I'm joined on Agenda by the students of various schools over here who want to react to the latest controversy in this festive season. Is the government trying to take away from Christmas spirit by making Navodaya schools work, having an essay competition?
It is not good governance in a secular nation if we are unable to respect the faith of a minority. Don't you think it will bring out rebellion among the minority people in India?
And why this one day, December 25th? Why not another day? Is it to flame up the things that's happening in the society right now?
Ejaz, do you want to take that?
Every day is important, and they are fixed days for holidays. Nobody in the country can ever change the fact that December 25th is the Christmas day, and nobody is wanting to do that. There is no coercion or compulsion out here.
It's the second time that this is happening. It happened during 5th September Day also, when they said that you have to made it compulsory at first to view the speech, and then later they backtraced their steps and they said that you can just videograph it or something. So this has been happening for quite a while.
Because every conversion is a God experience. It's very deep, it is personal, and it's something very sacred. So to make it into public sphere and create such a hue and cry about this, it's against the basic human experience.
Yes, it was actually in 91. It was the time that I met Jesus Christ, and I decided to follow him as my Lord and Savior.
You were a professional pilot even then?
No, I was still studying. I was just out of school, and I was getting into college. I follow Jesus Christ. I've been following him for the last 21 years. And whenever this issue comes that there is a lawment, I actually lost everything when I came to Christ, to the extent that I lost my inheritance. But here I am, happy, following Christ, and I would still do it.
You lost your inheritance because your family disowned you?
Well, they didn't initially understand what it was. You know, it becomes an issue at a very core level, like one of my couple of brothers have mentioned here. It's an issue of the heart.
आप मस्जिद जाते हैं, इनका कहना था ये कि दिवाली पे हमें पुलिस बता रही है कि पहले से ही टेंशन हो रहा था 15 अगस्त से. क्या आपको लग रहा था कि दोनों कम्युनिटीज क्या एक साथ रहती हैं या टेंशन रहा है?
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. सन 78 से मैं यहाँ रहता हूँ और बहुत यहाँ पर प्यार मोहब्बत बहुत है. जैसे किसी ब्लॉक में छोटी छोटी बात पे किसी पे झगड़ा हुआ तो हमारी सबकी और प्रशासन की जिम्मेदारी है कि झगड़ा बिल्कुल सीमित रहे. अगर एक ब्लॉक में हुआ तो एक ब्लॉक तक रहना चाहिए.
आपको लगता है कि पुलिस ने ठीक टाइम पे सब कुछ रोक दिया?
देखिए मैडम, जिस तरीके से वो दिवाली पे 20 ब्लॉक में वो एक एक्सीडेंट हुआ, पुलिस ने उस झगड़े को कंट्रोल किया, इसमें नो डाउट पुलिस ने अच्छा काम किया। लेकिन जो अगले दिन, जो नेक्स्ट डे, पुलिस को थोड़ा सा और सख्ती बरत देनी चाहिए थी। पुलिस ने अच्छा काम किया, दिवाली वाले दिन उस वारदात को, बहुत बड़ी वो वारदात हो सकती थी, उसको रोका। लेकिन जो नेक्स्ट डे जो थोड़ा सा ढील रखी, तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि उनको और उस पर सख्ती करनी चाहिए थी।
The political critics were ready with their critique, but New India, the youth, welcomed the change too. They welcomed the new energy, new leaders with their working styles.
That's right. Well, you know, when you're getting into a system, it's very important to understand what the system is. It's very important to know why your captain has won the toss and elected to bat. So I have no problems at all to have our captain, which is of course our PM Modi Sahab, giving us the 10 commandments. I think if you have a clear picture, if there is a clarity of thought, I think the onus...
Is he strict with you all?
Not at all. He's very...
I heard that he's told all MPs, you can't bunk, you have to be in parliament all the time. And that's why all these young people, they are huge fans of him.
Well, they should be huge fan of him because I think that the most important thing, see, your team is as good as the captain. I would bend the important saying in cricket to actually accommodate what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I really think that if you have one person who has a very clear road ahead in front of you, and you have a minimum guarantee, as we say in films, MG, to fulfill, I think that makes the job for everyone, whether it's a first-time MP or a last-time MP, much more clearer.
Do you agree with what he's saying?
Well, to a certain level, I do agree. However, at the same time, I feel Mr. Modi does have a very clear agenda. I think he's well worked out on his plan and he knows what he's doing. So
that's what Babul Supriyo
Yeah, so I feel this is like one of his first step towards efficient government. Efficiency in the governance. We all keep cribbing about how things don't happen, how things don't work. So probably, I think this is the first step towards making it a little more efficient than it is.
2 points where you think that have been the best ideas of the 100 days.
Yeah, I think scrapping of the FIUP was the best thing, and someone said that they got to learn something new. I mean, are you serious? Because those texts, they were so substandard that we used to read them when we were in 8th and 9th standards.
Okay, and the lady next to you, what's the other good thing?
Second thing that Modi government has done, that Modi himself is appointing all the top secretaries of ministries on the ministries. I think that is something Modi government has done which will prevent red tapeism, and this is something which is required in Indian politics.
So the fact, the way the whole Teachers' Day has played out, what do you make of that? The fact that it's been made, it looks like you of course clarified that it's not mandatory, but some governments have conveyed it as that. Prime Minister speaking to the kids that late in the evening.
What is Teachers' Day? Finally, basically, it's whether you call it a guru, an icon, or anyone that you would love to follow. Today, undoubtedly, the majority of the India is obsessed by ideas and speeches of Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister. And what better than students listening to the Prime Minister of India, who's not just leading India, but world in a way. So it's fantastic idea that he's addressing the students across the nation.
Now the country is waiting for performance. And on the Teachers' Day, a school usually finishes up at around lunchtime. You can't have students waiting, junior classes students waiting till 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, wanting and waiting to listen to somebody. It could have been recorded. By all means, the Prime Minister has the right to address students, and the students have all rights to listen to their Prime Minister. But you can't enforce it, you can't make it compulsory.
From one HRD minister to another, is there any advice you want to give Smriti Irani?
My only advice is, as far as the HRD ministry is concerned, it's got professors, it's got intellectuals, it's got teachers, and they're the ones who are guiding and the future of this country. So take them along, don't bulldoze them, don't put your views and thrust it down them.